تحصنها و تظاهرات روزانه ایرانیان آزاده و حامیان مقاومت در پاسخ به فراخوان رئیس جمهور برگزیده مقاومت در همبستگی با قیام آفرینان در داخل و در حمایت از اشرف پایدار در نقاط مختلف جهان ادامه یافت. توجه شما را به این تحصنها و تظاهرات در پاریس، لندن، برلین، کپنهاگ، لاهه و سیدنی جلب می‌کنیم.
سهرابی هستم، زنی که در ظهر خونین عاشورای تهران تنها 34 سال داشتم و دختری کوچک به نام نگین. در آن روز به تماشای عزاداری عاشورای حسینی پرداخته بودم، غافل از آن که خود شهیدی از شهیدان عاشورای دیگر خواهم بود.
مرضیه اسکویی هستم. در سالهایی که جامعه زیر ستم دیکتاتوری شاه به محاق یأس و ظلمت فرو رفته بود، خروشیدم و با تقدیم خون خود درخت آزادی را آبیاری کردم.
فاطمه مصباح هستم، دانش آموزی 13 ساله. آنچه می شناختم نیاز به رهایی مردمم از فقر و ستم بود و تجلی این آرمان را در مجاهدین پاکباز دیدم.
ندا آقا سلطان هستم، 27 ساله، دانشجوی رشته هنر بودم و بیش از هر هنری عاشق عشق ورزیدن، زنده ماندن و تنفس در هوای آزادی.
طاهره طلوع بیدوختی هستم. در هنگام شهادت 28 سال داشتم.
فاطمه امینی هستم، دبیر دبیرستان بودم. مبارزات خود را از سال 1341 وقتی دانشجوی ادبیات در مشهد بودم شروع کردم و در پایان سال 53 در زیر شکنجه خون خودم را برای آزادی خلقم هدیه کردم.
ترانه موسوی هستم، 27 سال دارم. آنگاه که در خیابان به نظاره دوستان، هم محلی ها و هموطنانم نشسته بودم، شاید هرگز گمان نمی کردم که روزی نامم و سرگذشتم خود ترانه‌ای خواهد شد جاری بر زبان مردم آزادی خواه و شجاعم.
Thank you for this opportunity to come and share with you. I'm very pleased that you're all here and that you're able to do this demonstration regularly in front of the Iranian embassy. Dictators who have been in power for decades have within a few weeks been overthrown, removed from power. So the Iranian regime needs to take note of this, that although they have been in power for many years now, within a few weeks they too can, and I hope will, be thrown out. And it's about time that this happens. It's no point talking about democracy demonstrations in the Middle East when the biggest violator of human rights, the biggest tyrant, the biggest exporter of terrorism, remains in power in Tehran. It's high time that this giant of tyranny, this giant of persecution against their own people, this giant exporter of terrorism is overthrown and removed completely from power. And just as we have seen the sudden removal of other dictators who appeared very strong, we will see, I'm sure, the sudden removal of the Iranian regime. We need to challenge the British Prime Minister about this issue. We need to challenge him also to drop the policy of appeasing the Iranian regime. And with that, I want to share with you 3 quotes. The first quote is about somebody who was very famous for opposing appeasement. And as you all know this name, this was the former British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. And he once said, "An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile hoping it will eat him last." An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile hoping it will eat him last. And that is what the Western governments are doing with the Iranian regime. All they're doing is feeding the crocodile when they appease this regime. And it's about time that they dropped this short-sighted policy and put in more support against the Iranian regime, including comprehensive sanctions against the Iranian regime. The second quote I want to share with you is also from Winston Churchill, and it's also very relevant, I think, to the long struggle you have had for peace and justice in Iran. He once said, "When you feel you cannot continue in your position for another minute and all that is in human power has been done, that is the moment when the enemy is most exhausted, and when one step forward will give you the fruits of the struggle you have borne." You, I believe, are much closer than many people realize to finally getting rid of the regime in Iran. But now is the time when we have to make the most